Hi friends! So it's Sunday and when I think of Sunday dinner, I think of things like pot roast with mashed potatoes and maybe chicken noodle soup with homemade noodles, right? That's what I grew up eating. My family would gather and we would have these really special meals that were always very comforting. So that's what I think of when I think of Sunday dinner. I also think of things like spaghetti bolognese or like lasagna bolognese. I've always really enjoyed making bolognese, but I've always done it the very traditional way where you put it on the stovetop, you cook it on the stovetop for at least 8 hours. Yes, it's September, but I live in Phoenix. So currently outside, I think it's 109 degrees right now. So I didn't really feel like making my kitchen a sauna. I mean, I'm already sweaty, if you can't tell, even in the air conditioning. I thought, I want to make a bolognese today. It's Sunday. Let's try it in the Instapot or the pressure cooker or whatever you want to call it. And I've never done that before, so I don't really know how it's going to turn out. I'll take you along with me and show you the steps of what I do. It's definitely not like a traditional Italian cook bolognese. I try to be as close as I can, but obviously I'm not Italian, so you know, it's just my version. But we can try it and see how that compares for maybe like a 1 hour cook time in the Instapot versus a like 8, 9, 10 hour cook time on the stove. In a future video, I figured we could put that bolognese, if it works out, in a lasagna. And I can show you the process of how I would do that. So let's go try out the Instapot bolognese and see what we think of it. I set my Instant Pot on saute mode, and now I'm adding onions and some celery. Then add some carrots. Stir that around. Then add in some ground meat. This is just ground beef, but I'm sure this would be really good with ground pork, ground chicken, ground turkey, or you can also obviously leave it out or use a meat substitute if you're meatless, but I like it. Okay, here we have black pepper, thyme, nutritional yeast, some sugar, oregano, salt, and crushed red pepper flake, and a bay leaf. That all goes right in. Stir that around. Nice and incorporated. Then add in mushrooms. These are just sliced, I think they're baby Bella mushrooms. And some garlic, my favorite. I feel like you can't have any sauce without garlic in it. Oh, and these are the celery tops, like the celery leaves. Don't throw them away. They add good flavor. This is a jar of home canned tomatoes from my mom's garden. They're so delicious. I treat them like gold. I use them sparingly because they're so good, but they make the sauce great. This is chicken stock. I'm sure this would be better with beef broth or wine, but I had chicken stock, so that's what I used. Stir that up, get it all mixed up together, and then put the lid on and seal it over, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm maybe turning it on here, and then you set the little valve thing to sealing, not venting. And then you obviously turn it on. I just hit pressure cook and manually set the time for 50 minutes. Whoops, a little too much. And there we go. 50 minutes later, I open it back up and it was a little liquidy, so I turned on the saute function again and just let it simmer and thicken up. Okay, so here's the Instapot Bolognese. I mean, it looks pretty good. Someone else wants to try it. I'm gonna put it in a lasagna, but I just wanted to see if it compared to the slow cooked stovetop version, so I'm gonna try. It's way good! I think it's just as good. Honestly, I think it's just as good. I mean, you'll have to try it for yourself, but the flavors have been married together, and I think adding the mushrooms added a lot of umami. I'm really happy about this. 1 hour versus like 8 hours of cook time, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, puppies. Success! Yay! Well, final thoughts. That was so much fun, and as you can probably tell in that last clip, I was so thrilled with how it turned out. I just think it was so nice to have that done in an hour when it usually takes me way longer. Highly recommend. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me try to cook. I'm having so much fun doing this, so I'm more than happy to take requests, try out anything new, a new cooking style, a new recipe. But yeah, just thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.